and rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And across the knuckles. Yeah, I'll go back to the digits. Index and thumb. And middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Ring. No, middle, I'm sorry. I always get that mixed up. Ring. And pinky. Why don't we bounce the ball if we can, otherwise throw it up in the air. We have a lively one here today. Three, two, one. Big ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot 3 times. Move it up to the knuckles. Press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. There's Marine. Roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the first knuckle, the side of the top of the heel, middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. Other foot, same thing. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Get the ball out of the way and shake that tree. Three, two, one, and center. Deep breath. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. We'll do, let's do some primordial Tai Chi today. So we've got our hands facing us. We're going to lift them up and out. Drop the knees as we come down with the palms facing out. Form a chi ball and go up with the right hand to the right side. Up to about the third eye. Come back down. Same thing with the left hand. Up to the left side. Back down. Chi ball in front. Close to the body. Comes up the spine and out. And down, up to the heart, then over to the right, carrying the chi. Bring it over to the left, back to the right, back to center. Right hand is below her, left hand is up. And bring that right hand around on top. Left hand goes down. And the right hand goes down. Pivot on the left heel. Throw that pitch as we turn left. Left hand comes out, gathers some chi. Right hand. Left hand. Pivot on the left heel again and turn a quarter. Right hand is below, left hand is on top, forming a chi ball. Right hand comes up, left hand goes down. Left hand comes up, right hand goes down. Pivot on the heel. Roll the pitch. Left hand out, right hand, left hand, both hands. Go down, scoop it up. Hands come together, left hand's in, up to the crown, and then down the front of the spine. Lower dantian. 2 breaths. And we'll turn and take 16 steps with each foot. And then elbow to the opposite knee, doesn't have to touch. And then slap the opposite heel with the hand 8 times. Or so. Go at your own pace. If it's not 8, no problem. And then in the back, and then across and twist. And then we're going to walk or march or jog. We'll do some more standing core exercises today. No rapid squats involved on that. I think that's what I'll do. But you can do whatever you want. Get the heart rate going, including exactly what you're doing. Be safe. We got some MiniBands in the after class. We're going to get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. That's 10. And that's 20. And 30. 2 breaths. Interlacing the fingers, raising the hands up. Go on up if you can. And back down, bending back if you can. Back to center, and to one side. And then the other. Back to center, lower the hands. Press out the chest. Come on down, bring one hand on top, other hand tries to reach it. If you need to, use a strap or a cloth or a belt or a towel. And then the other way. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. And roll forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across the body, press in or at or above the elbow. Then the other. Push arm behind the back, pressing down and in. And the other. Grabbing both elbows, rocking side to side. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin, look in one direction, drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center. Still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. Look up. Back to center, still tucked. Peck like a pigeon. And let's grab a stick. I'm going to put that stick inside the arch of one foot. We're going to bend in the other direction to stretch the inner thigh. Come on up, go the other way. Come on up, one leg forward, put the stick behind it. Slide down, other foot is back. Stretch the hamstring. Come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then we get the other leg. Push the hamstrings. And then the soleus and gastrocnemius. Sole of the foot against the stick. And then we're going to bring the stick to the back, parallel to the spine. Bring it up and down. Switch hands. Bring it up overhead, back and forth. Then to the shoulders with the palms facing in, we'll do 10 bicep curls. And then switch the position, the palms so they're facing in, hinge at the waist, and come up 10 times, up and down. Keep your palm in and your back hinged. I got to get rid of a notification there. We're probably at about 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then hinge again. And bring the elbows up past the rib cage 10 times. And then come on up, bring the stick up to the shoulders and raise it above the head 10 times. Drop it below the waist, bring the elbows up to the shoulder height. And then push out. Bring the stick behind with the palms facing away and raise it up 10 times. And then reverse the position of the palms so they're facing in 10 more times. And then put the stick in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And bring the stick around to the middle, holding on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Step back, come on up on your toe, and then back on your heel, holding about a second on each, around 15 times. And 15. And now you can hold on to the stick if you want, because we're going to do things like the leg kicks, or you can be next to a wall or back of a chair, or if you feel steady enough, you don't need to hold on to anything, by all means do so. We're going to kick 10 times with one leg. Easy for me to say. 8, 9, 10. Other leg. And then we're going to go straight back, keeping the knee straight. Other leg. Hold on to something again, of course. You need to. And 10. We're going to go laterally. I'm going to do this with bands later. For those of you sticking around, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to come across, tap, and go back. And then the other foot. and 10. And then we do some butt kicks, bending the knee. Other. And then some hip rotations. Only go as high as feels safe and comfortable for you. Be next to a wall or hold on to something. Then I can hear a bump bump every time I do this. Something's going on in the spine. 4. And 10. Now we're going to do knee to the same elbow, but we can alternate. So for marching, doesn't have to touch. And 10, and you can do the same thing. Or if you can, cross your arms and go knee to opposite elbow. And 10. And then finally, let's just do 5 leg kicks on each leg. Seeing if you notice any difference. And 5. All right, take a couple of recovery breaths before we do Leonard Orr's 4 short ones and 1 long one. Again, that's in through the mouth quickly and out through the, you can do mouth or nose. Did I say in through the mouth? I meant in through the nose. And then out through the mouth or nose. 4 of those quickly and then 1 long one. Then we do 4 rounds for a total of 20 breaths. Starting now. And just enjoy that feeling for a little while before we rub our hands together. Saw a variation on that the other day where she was doing 4 inhales and exhales through the mouth and then a long one. Actually, it was through the nose both ways. Then it was in through the nose and out through the mouth, and then it was in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And you can play around with it. I think the fourth one, she had her tongue out between her lips as she inhaled through the mouth. Inhaled through the nose and exhaled through the nose. We'll move that chi around. And centering with 2 breaths. And we'll open our hearts. And center. And send it out. And center with 2 breaths. And bring down chi from above. And scoop it up from below. And yes.
Dankeschön.
Yeah. I don't even know how to come back.
I think you say beat.
Oh, yes. My daughter would know that, and so would my granddaughter.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So would Alaska.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hello, Suzanne. Came for the bands. All right. Let us gather the bands. Let's get the band together for a rollicking good time. So we're going to be doing some extensions here, starting with the lighter bands, if you have them, I would presume. And we're going to come out, hold for about a second, and come in 10 times. And then go behind the back, again around the wrists. Take a couple of breaths, and 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to switch the camera. I'm going to get myself a slightly thicker band. I'm going to put it around the ankles. And I suggest you might want to hold on to something. Well, I'll wait a few seconds here till I'm sure everybody's got them on. We're going to be doing some lateral. You can hold on to a chair, or wall, pole, and just come out to the side. 1, 2, 7, 9, and 10, and then just go to the other side of the chair if you have a chair. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Take a couple of breaths. This time we're going to go forward. 1, 2, 9, 10, and then the other. 10. And now let's go take a couple of breaths and we're going to go backwards. Other foot. And take a couple of breaths. And again, if you want to hold on to a chair, you get behind it on this one because we're going to go laterally again. And then the other foot. Good. All right. Should be feeling that in the glutes. And we'll grab a lighter band again. Bring it behind the back. Slip it on the wrists. Take a couple more breaths. Last two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then out in front, extend the arms. And 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. All right. Everybody good?
Thanks, T.
You're welcome. Good to have you back.
Yeah, well, we'll see how sore they are tomorrow.
Yeah, right, right.
So if I'm not here, I don't participate a lot. You'll know why.
I understand.
Take care.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, but you'll take care. See you tomorrow, I hope. We lost Suzanne, it looks like. Oh. Put her in the waiting room. Yoel, I think you're muted, but Ciao. And Richard, how are you doing today?
So far, so good.
Good.
Yep.
All right. So far, so good. That sounds ominous.
Well, drove down a few days ago. We drove down to Pennsylvania.
Ah,
For Marianne had a college visit. We stopped at Lumberville. You know this area at all, right along the Delaware? It's really beautiful country.
yeah. Well, I know I used to do some kayaking or canoeing on Delaware. Yeah.
Yep. Well, as you go south from the Gap, you enter some rolling hill country, and the river is quite beautiful there. There's a highway that kind of a two-lane road that goes along next to it. An old restaurant that we used to use, which we thought we discovered, and now everybody has discovered.
Mm.
And then went down to King of Prussia and stayed there while Marion did her college reunion at Bryn
That's great.
I never had much to do with those reunions, but just hang around and look at people. And it's not bad, not bad. Okay.
All right. So you want to hang first?
I always forget that I've got to move the camera first.
Okay.